Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Goddess Isis, Our Lady of the Throne, where God dwells up within me as me. And I am here to bring to you all your divine messages, your prophetic messages for the month of May. Please listen to this disclaimer very carefully before we get started today. I'm going to be giving you your horoscope prophetic messages for the month of May for all 12 zodiac signs. That means Aries through Pisces. Now, with these messages, there is very important that you take the messages for you according to when you were born. As you all may or may not know, there's a lot of people who watch my channel. Whether you see the views or not, my videos are spread amongst several people in many different secretive ways. For those of you who are fans of me and who like to manipulate and strategize according to divine sacred messages and insight, please remember that no matter what you do, it is still your message. Okay, messages for Leo in May 2025. Leo, this is going to be really quick, I think. Okay. But before we get started, I want to tell you what's going on with the moon events in May. Around the 12th of May, there is a full moon in the sign of Scorpio. And then there is a new moon around the end of the month, like the 23rd. There's a new moon in Gemini. Okay, so the full moon in Scorpio is going to be all about pretty much like the good side of it, being that it is in Taurus season. It does have positive opportunities surrounding finance and e-commerce, online websites, and like people who have like boutiques and who have small businesses and Amazon. You know what I mean, like all of that, like big e-commerce and drop shipping companies and all kinds of like networking opportunities are there, and it's something that's there for all 12 zodiac signs, which means this is the direction in which the universe is heading when it comes to tech, business, finance, and e-commerce. So there's a whole lot of that supply chain management. If you work in supply chain management, or if you are connected to any kind of manufacturing or factories or companies, and you are over some type of operations, then this is very positive when it comes to business, like when it comes to the flow of everything that's coming in and going out. There's a lot of opportunities, not as many weaknesses. So it seems to be positive, but of course it's just a prophetic message. It may not be that way for every single thing, every single business, every single thing, every single person. Of course not, but that is just me providing some positive messages that a lot of people can benefit from, depending on where you're investing. It depends. It really just depends. Okay, but that's just pretty much the overall general message for everybody. Now let's talk about Leo more specifically. Speaking of corporations and business, you have been dealing with Monsters Inc. This may be something where maybe I'm picking up, they're working on another Monsters Inc. movie. I'm like that. That's just how I am. I can see things, predict things, feel things, and know things in so many different ways, and so many different people in so many different parts of the world. That's how gods and goddesses are. So I could be picking up a new movie, or I could be picking up something associated with Monsters Inc. Could be picking up something dealing with Pixar right now. So it feels like Disney, feels like Pixar, feels like animation. But that's that. Now let's talk about the metaphorical side of it, like the other way that I'm really interpreting this. It feels like I'm kind of trying to talk about people you have around you, and may like characters. Characters. You were involved, like, just it seems like you were just around a whole bunch of characters, people who, and I'm also getting a vision right now of people trying to push forward some type of character thing in the media or in different places all around the United States based on characters, just because I'm talking about it. So just be on the lookout for things like that. But anyway, it seems like people who are like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be like this, I'm gonna be so fake toward the Leo, like that. Like, it's something that you could laugh at. It may, like, ha, you're such a character, like, you are so funny, you are, I just feel like a lot of you are gonna be around people like that. And it seems like in a workplace or in a business or in your family or in some type of way where you're constantly around people, is like you're just like, yeah, people are just nuts, crazy, dumb, like really funny, like so fake, so phony. I feel like you guys are going to be picking that up a lot, like people just trying to pretend to be something that they're not, people pretending to be better, people pretending to not know certain things, but saying certain things, implying certain things, and then when you press them about it, they act dumb. Like that. Characters. People who just play these roles but are not really about that life. That's what I'm getting. And you're going to pick that up from so many different people. So many interactions are just like, yeah, this is like, it's like every time you go to work, you look around, you see people doing the most just because you're in the room, just because you're in the building. It's like, okay, are y'all done? Are y'all done? Are you done? You finished? Bravo. I give it to you. I give it to you. You did it. I give it to you. Very funny. Very keen. Good joke. You know what I mean? And you're going to be so sarcastic because it's like, yeah, I'm used to this. Y'all always do this. Like, you know what I mean? It could be something where people of a certain demographic acts this way towards you, and you're just like, that's so predictable. Try something new. This is what you guys always do when you see power, or, something like that. It's just something crazy. But anyway, it seems to be some type of people working behind the scenes that's trying to be like these little devils around you. It's like they're constantly trying to inflict certain not inflict, but evoke certain emotions within you. But little do these people know, nothing is going to get to you. Like, nothing they can say and nothing they can do is going to move you, because you're about to disassemble this entire group. Like, you're about to break this thing down. This whole thing is going to be broken down. Whoever these coworkers are, whoever these family members, it could be your 3 cousins that's always on some fake stuff, It's like, yeah, you know what? See y'all 3, Tina, Lucy, and Samantha, I'm done. Don't call me. That's a wrap, cousins, or it could be some sisters, some stepsisters even. Sometimes you feel uneasy with your step siblings. Sometimes it could be like, you know what? That's the reason why I don't come to family functions. That's the reason why you're just like, you know what? This is too fake for me. I'm a Leo. I'm royal. Not only that, but I'm like trying to be radiant. Like, I'm not trying to be negative, but every time you go around this little group of friends, it's always petty. It's always this. It's like, you know what? No, we're not doing this. Not today, not tomorrow, and not next week. We're never doing it. Because that was never my intentions, was to waste time being fake, because I don't know how to be fake. I just know how to be real. People don't get it. They don't understand real. You're living in a world of avatars. So you're going to notice so many different types of people just being ridiculous. But none of it's going to get to you because you already know what they're on. You already know how fake it is. You already know that if you ask them about it, or if you press somebody, or if you ask them what's up, why did you say that, or why are you, you know what I mean? Like, what made you do that? Or because you know they're being fake, you're not even going to ask. Why ask? Because every time you've asked, you've never gotten a real answer. So just let them be dumb. Just continue to let them be animated. Continue to let them be these characters in the world with no true identity. Just let them be like that. Every one of them is going to be dismantled from whatever they were organizing and strategizing behind your back. A lot of this manipulation and these cult-like movements are coming to an end. This is going to cease in your life. It may not cease in other people's life. It may not cease across the nation, but it's going to cease in your life expeditiously, because it's time for you to radiate. You are Leo energy spiritually is like a summer solstice event. Meeting a Leo is like a summer solstice event. What does this mean, Goddess Isis? This means that summer solstice introduces the sun, God. So Leo, you're someone that introduces people like us, gods, goddesses, the divine, that kind of thing. But what I mean is, if it doesn't seem like it's people like me, spiritual, good, great mindset, positive, loving, caring, nice, considerate, then it doesn't align with you. And that's just what it is. If it's not real, like a god, like a goddess, and if other people are not like that real, then it won't be you. It won't be you. For some of you, real recognize real, and I think you recognize that. And I think that you can see the difference between something that is the real thing versus something that is all the way fake. And you're going to be able to tell others, no, I understand what the real thing is because that's my friend, or because I listen to the videos, or because but I know what the fake thing is. And if that's y'all, I'm not doing it. I'm just using that as a fun little example, Leo. But I mean, really and truly, ultimately, this is just really about you acknowledging the real people who have good divine light, good divine energy, people who are connected to God, to something bigger, to something higher, including yourself, and not wanting to be around false, fake people who pretend to be this way. Because you know who really is, and you've met this person already. Or maybe it's yourself who you just feel like that about you. But whatever it is just like, no, do you see this group? A group is 2 or more people. See them? See that group? That you're always around every day? Or that you're around often, physically? Like every other day or every week? Or wherever you gotta go and wherever you frequent, you're gonna know, oh, you're not real, but I know who is. Let me call this person because I'm done with this group. It's that kind of thing. All right. Thank you.